Hello, hello. Hi. I know, I'm trying to be cheerful, but sadly, we have come to the end of my adventure. This is day 4 of my very fun adventure on the Sierra Nevada Yarn Crawl 2023. Last time I get to say that. This video should be much shorter than the first 3 days. We only had one stop on day 4, one yarny stop. And it was a beautiful, quaint little shop in a very historic Placerville, California. Let's start from the morning. My husband usually wakes up at 4:30 a.m. to start his day. So I have the habit of waking up at 4:30 a.m. with a full bladder, and I need to go potty before he gets in there. So for some reason, on my vacation, after many nights of enjoying wonderful hot tub and yarny squishiness, I decided I needed to wake up at 4:30 a.m. I went potty as quietly as I could, not to wake up my yarny friend. And I got a hold of my phone, and then I started doom scrolling, going through the Facebook, going through the Instagram. And on Instagram, I noticed that our next shop, Lofty Lou's, had posted one day ago that Jody Long was coming to the yarn shop and was going to discuss how they create patterns, things that inspire, just the process. And for the first 50 shoppers, they were going to get a loot goodie bag and a copy of the pattern book. So I waited and I waited to an appropriate time to wake up my sister-in-law, which wasn't very long. She's a very early riser. Much like me, not bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but she got up. The shop opened at 10. It was about an hour, a little more, from the hotel. So we got up, we packed up quick, we got gas, and tried to get some coffee on the road. The gas station coffee, there was long lines, and it was gonna take too long, wasn't cutting it. So we'll get coffee later. So we got to Lofty Lou's 5 minutes before they opened, and we got our stamp on our passport, which was our very last shop. So we had gotten 9 stops from all the shops, and we put our name, address, and emails on the top and entered it into the raffle. There was a 3-tier raffle. There was worsted weight, which means you got the bulk of the shops, which is 9. And then there was DK weight, which means you visited at least 7 of the shops. And then there was lace weight. You've stopped to visit at least 5 of the shops. So we turned it in, and we got our Lofty Lou's. We got our Lofty Lou's stitch marker. And we got the classic ball of yarn, sun, moon over the mountains. And then I asked, where do we line up? Where's Long gonna be? And was told that that was posted one day ago. Jody Long was in the shop the day before. I am so sorry, sister-in-law. So sorry that we missed out on that. But the very, very kind woman said that they had one pattern book left and these little magnets. So this magnet is going on my crochet cart, and we got one pattern book. Later, after wandering around in the shop, they came across another pattern booklet. So each one of us did get a pattern booklet. There are some incredible knit patterns in this pattern booklet. They are fabulous. They play with texture, they play with color, they play with stitches, but I am in love with this one. Oh, it's nice. I imagine it in like a fisherman's wool, just snuggle into it. And look how cool she is with those sunglasses. There's quite a few pictures in here of all of them up close. Just a beautiful book. I don't know how the patterns are written. Look at that texture down the back. I need to challenge my knitting abilities. Beautiful book. I really look forward to matching some lovely yarn with it. I really enjoyed Lofty Lou's. I thought Lofty Lou's was the one shop that we went to that did an excellent job of having a huge array of affordable, beginner-friendly items, yarns, fibers that you would find in big box stores. But then they also had the very nice, elegant, handmade, like treat yourself well yarns. A yarn that I've been wanting to play with for quite a while was Plymouth yarns. And I found this Encore. It's a 4-weight. It's incredibly squish. Look, I've already dove into it. I'm working on a pattern. I'm combining a few different patterns to get exactly what I have in my mind's eye. The Spoonie Stitcher is having a week-long birthday event, a spirit week. And all week we're going to create and show, dress up, and have fun with different themes, and there's 7 of them. One of the themes for one of the days includes something special that I need to use this for. This yarn called to me. It is hot. It is sassy. It'll work. So that is beginning October 22nd, I believe. I will attach a video in the description box below with some more introductory, exciting details and what to look forward to. But for a week in October, I will be doing fun goodness every day for 1 week. So I picked up this, very affordable. They even had sugar and cream, but yet they had Noro. They had some very luxurious, beautiful hand-dyed, and they had spinning supplies. I did purchase a spinning wheel. We're not exactly friends yet. We don't know each other very well, but I'm working on it. But it was very nice to know that they had spinning wheel supplies, different pieces to replace broken or hard-worn pieces. They had spools, which is of all different sizes, which is incredibly hard to find in person. They had a huge wall of fiber. Oh, the colors, the texture, just any animal that wanted to volunteer some fiber was combined in these beautiful bats. I did not pick up any because, as you see, I've been collecting kits, but I haven't quite made it yet. They also had an amazing classroom setting with tables and chairs, and they offer classes in many different skill levels and many different fiber interests. One of the classes that I put my name on the list to know more about when it comes up is a drop spindle class. So I was unable to be present last weekend for a drop spindle class, but I do look forward to driving to Placerville and participating in that. It's about a 2-hour drive from the house, a beautiful drive, but it is about 2 hours away, so it'll probably be an overnight fun adventure soon. After we went to Lofty Lou's, we were hungry again. I know, right? Get hungry. So we went next door to a little tiny restaurant they were advertising $5 mimosas. So yes, we did. We had mimosas, and I had a poached egg Benedict with an incredibly delicious hollandaise sauce. Yum. They made it with a slice of franchetta bread and poached eggs and a slice of ham. It was amazing. And then we did some walking, because after a big breakfast like that with plenty of coffee, they kept refilling that mug and the mimosas, and our vacation was over. I was mourning my freedom. I was actually kind of missing the kids at that point. And that's probably why at all those little shops, I ended up purchasing souvenirs. Something little for each one of my family members. Just a little candy and a little trinkety something to say, I love you, I missed you. It's good to be home. And then I drove towards home and dropped off my sister-in-law and hugged my brother hello and goodbye. My niece was sleeping, but I did get a video a few days later of her enjoying her Halloween bear that I made for her and a few other little goodies. And then I headed home, and I needed to go potty so bad. So when I got home, I jumped out of the car and ran up to the door, and as I was pulling open the doorknob, I felt some resistance and a turn with me. So I stopped and just stood there for half a second. Dramatic effect. I only needed half a second. And the door flung open, and there was my son, my 2 daughters, and bonus oldest daughter's boyfriend were standing there, and Ryan yelled, "Mom!" and flung open the door, and everyone had hugs for me, and they were so happy to see me, and I miss them. As nice as it was to be able to shop my interests and be an independent not mom for a few days, oh, I missed my family. And after I ran to the bathroom, I went to the kitchen, and there was my husband cooking dinner for us all. So we got to have dinner and talk about my trip, and I got to hear all about their weekends. There was a big party in the family, a 16th birthday party, and Nola made cupcakes, and they all had a great time, and it sounds like they really enjoyed their weekend, missing me dearly. My husband had also done a load of laundry, so I didn't need to rush and do laundry so I could go to work the next day. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. That was it. Little short, sweet video for today. I'm sure I have plenty of space to attach my last few pictures. Thank you. Thank you for coming on this adventure with me. We do have some things coming up, so I'll be regularly saying hi. Probably won't be posting every single day. I need some time between yarn project updates and actually creating yarn projects. I don't currently have anything I'm working on. I do need to start this. I would like to cast on some socks, but I am very slow at knitting, so that won't be an everyday update with you. I don't know. I'll see you when I see you. Come stop by and say hi. I've really enjoyed this time, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Thank you for coming with me on the Sierra Nevada 2023 Yarn Crawl. Bye.